Bob's in Sacramento. Hey, Bob, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi there. Scenario is I've done everything wrong according to you, Dave.
Thank you for your honesty, Bob.
I'm sorry.
My wife and I have a mortgage on our home of about $550,000. We also lost the home in August to the wildfires.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
We had just refinanced from a 3.5 to a 2.75 in May.
Mm-hmm.
I got another call from the mortgage company in November and said, would you like to lower that to 2.25? And I said, can you finance air? And they said, yes. So I took the 2.25 loan.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough capital that I could pay off the loan. The only problem is the price of 2x4s has doubled, and with the insurance settlement, I don't know how much home I can build if I pay off the loan. So I need your wise advice.
So what will they give you for the burned house?
As much as $902,000.
Okay, and what is the lot worth?
$400,000.
Okay. All right. Do you get the lot? Oh, okay. You get 902 from the mortgage company. You pay off 550, and you get the lot.
That's with the 902 is the absolute max with everything.
Yeah, furnishings and everything.
No, that's just
the house
structure.
Okay.
But that would be all the extra add-ons that the state of California has added, such as sprinklers, solar, and an electric vehicle charging station, and any cost overruns above the policy.
Okay, so will they write you a check for, can you talk them up, or you and your attorney get them to give you a check for $900,000, you pay off the mortgage out of that?
I'm afraid not. I have the cash on hand that I could pay it.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out how much money you can get out of this freaking insurance company and walk away.
Probably, I'm not sure.
Let's make up another number, okay? I'm going to call it 800.
Okay.
Okay, for example purposes. You got to pay off a $550,000 mortgage, and so that leaves you $250,000, and you have a $400,000 lot that you sell for $400,000. Scrape it and sell it. Okay. Now you've got $650,000 in your pocket plus the money that you already told me you had to pay off the house with. You've got other capital, right?
Correct. Yes.
And that amounts to how much?
Approximately $400,000.
Okay. So now you got $1 million to buy a house with. And I would buy a used house. I wouldn't try to build right now.
My wife and I are still debating about the politics of California. We'd like to find someplace a little more sane.
Yeah. Well, $1 million will buy a lot more other places than Sacramento. Sacramento's a wonderful town. I like Sacramento, but it is an expensive real estate market.
Yes.
And if you move, it's not Orange County, Silicon Valley expensive, but it's expensive. And so it is California expensive, you know. So, I mean, if you said we wanted to move to X, Y state, now $1 million is going to buy a lot more, and this is your escape route. You don't rebuild here.
Have you got any wise words that I could use to convince my better half?
About leaving California or about rebuilding?
Both.
Number one, rebuilding's not going to make sense because it's the worst possible time to buy 2x4s and steel and copper and plywood. There's a shortage on all of it right now, and it's all doubled and in some cases tripled. And so you're going to have trouble. You're going to have a lot of trouble putting back a house even the size that you had before. You're going to come out hundreds of thousands of dollars ahead not building.
Okay.
Because of the building cost right now.
Yes.
You know, it's if you want to build a house, it's okay right now. But this is, you know, but if you can avoid building one right now, I would. I would wait a year or maybe two if you really, really, really want to build. And there's nothing tying you to this lot. Scrape it and sell it. Okay,
Well,
now you got $1 million piled up, and then you can buy in Sacramento or you can leave California. That's a separate decision than whether to build on this lot.
Yes.
Two different decisions. You can make both of them. You can make a decision to leave California or stay in California. But I'm scraping this lot and selling it for $400,000 or $500,000. Somebody will probably buy it because there's a shortage, and you know, you may get a great price on a silly thing, and get you know, and get. Here's the thing. Other thing that's going through my head, and I need to say it out loud. One of the top 10 things that'll put you in the hospital is losing a home to a fire. It is highly emotional. It's like a death.
Yes.
I mean,
I've gone through the stages, Dave.
Yeah, you go through the grieving stages as if you know, and so it's, you know, bankruptcy, divorce, house fire, loss of a child. These are the top 10 things. You know, you get 2 or 3 of them in 1 year, you're in the hospital. I mean, it'll take you out. It's highly traumatic. And what I'm trying to do also is give your emotions some margin. Building a house is freaking traumatic.
Yes.
Let's not add trauma on trauma, you know? Building a house is for people that are in a real healthy situation and really excited about doing it and want to do it. You're building out of necessity or some kind of a grasping thing going on here, and it's you know, if your marriage isn't going well and you want a divorce, build a house. You know, that's the old, you know, that's the truth, because it's like, you know, some people are so dumb, they're like, our marriage isn't going good, let's have kids, maybe that'll fix it. You know, that's a dumb butt idea. You know, they do that.
That'll break you real fast.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll end everything. So I think I'm just trying to love you and say, man, if I were you, I'd want to curl up somewhere in a Snuggie and just get warm. You know, you've been out in the cold. It's you're raw. You know, and I want to. If I was you, that's what I'd want to do.
May I throw something else into the mix? Quickly. My wife and I are here in Maryland taking care of her father, who's in stage 4 kidney failure.
Oh, no.
Currently 3% kidney function.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, the line God only gives you as much as you can handle. My line is, he has us confused with someone else.
He took you right up to the line anyway. Yeah. So, you know, it might be that you don't need to make this decision right now.
Well, trust me, the insurance company and the mortgage company are hounding us. Have you done your repairs yet?
Yeah.
And
okay. Well, go ahead and turn it back on them and go, just write us a check and we'll call it a day.
So,
yeah.
Well, they have written the one check and the mortgage company has it. But
the mortgage company's paid off?
Well, they are holding the money in trust.
Oh, okay. Well, tell the insurance company that you want to just settle. And if you don't have an attorney, you may need one, because you may need a buffer between you and these characters right now. They're settling a whole bunch of claims over there, and I don't want you to get stuck.
Yeah.
So you may need some representation, especially while you're dealing with your father-in-law's illness. You're in a point of weakness there to negotiate. So yeah, you do have yourself full, Bob. I'm sorry. Wow.